All right, so Hunter Biden was in court today in Arkansas for a child support case. You can't make this stuff up. You know, for the grandchild President Biden wouldn't even acknowledge. Well, turns out the president's son got a scolding from the judge today, finally. Now, she ordered Hunter to answer an additional written question, actually a number of different additional questions about his finances that Congress is digging into right now, including investments and art sales. He's going to sit for a deposition next month under oath. Now, the case is back in court after Hunter Biden asked the judge to reduce his child support payments to London Roberts, the mother of his 4-year-old daughter, who he doesn't even acknowledge, claiming a sizable drop in his income. Could it have anything to do with the fact that Congress is investigating his business dealings? Maybe. Joining me now, former acting director of national intelligence, Rick Grenell. All right, Rick, I look at this and I say, A, since when has it been this hard for a mother to get a father of a child in court ever? And second off, how big a concern is it for Hunter right now that he's going to have to disclose all this art and who he sold it to, maybe?
Carl, what's so outrageous is that his laptop is filled with corruption with Chinese officials and other international officials, and yet what seems to be getting him is child payments. This is unbelievable that we're sitting here talking about his child that he won't even acknowledge and how much he has to pay, considering that when you look at that laptop that he, in some sort of meth state handed off and forgot that he handed it off, is filled with corruption that links Joe Biden. And yet, the FBI has had that laptop for a long time, has done very little. And what seems to be happening now is this judge is going to demand transparency about his finances, something that the FBI, DOJ, the White House, the Biden campaign, all of Washington, D.C. couldn't figure out. Yeah, well, the other thing, too, is I think he's paying about $20,000 a month to this woman that he fathered this child with. And he's saying, I had to sell my Porsche. I'm so poor. I can't do this. Rick, I'm thinking about this. Like, only 10% went to the big guy. Where's the other 90%? Yeah, but look at his art, right? He's painting these pictures and he's selling them for $500,000 and even higher. So, $20,000 a month to a child that he's the father of doesn't seem like it's that much when you compare to what he's making. Plus, we don't even know about his finances, which is the whole interesting part of this story, is that, we're concentrating on what he has currently, the art, some of the other deals. But when the judge really digs in, this judge could find that there are a whole bunch of revenue over the last couple of years that he has never reported, that the IRS may not even know about, because it's all about these international deals that he's been having that clearly he's been talking about on this laptop.
Yeah, well, let's see if they can get to the bottom of it. And obviously, Trump taxes, give them all to the media and let them tear them apart. Hunter Biden, you got to seal his finances in court. It's unbelievable to me. Another balloon, Rick, was spotted over Hawaii. U.S. officials don't know if it's from China. They don't believe it's from China right now, but are working to identify the owner. Is this just the new norm?
Yeah, look, we've seen the aggressiveness of the Chinese, whether it's balloons or sending spies to our local politicians. There's a whole bunch of ways that they have been very aggressive, and this ties to the other story, because remember, during the 2020 campaign, we had 51 former intelligence officials who said, don't look at that laptop because it's Russia, Russia, Russia. And I will tell you that the leaders in Beijing love it when our politicians say, don't look at China, don't look at the balloons, don't look at the corruption, don't look at the laptop. Look over there at Russia, Russia, Russia. Look, we all know Russia's a problem, but China is a crisis.
Yeah, but if you have a leader, it begs the question. I'm not like a tinfoil hat guy, but it begs the question. If you have a president who lets a Chinese balloon fly all the way across the country, should we be concerned about a potential compromise there?
Look, I think that we should be concerned that the oversight committees, that Washington, D.C. elites, the FBI and the DOJ are not digging into this. There is a lot of smoke. And what we need to be careful of is not doing what they do to us, which is constantly trying to make up stuff and then just, make us spend a lot of money on lawyers, all for naught.
Right.
And so I think that we have this laptop. We have a lot of evidence. Where's the DOJ? Where's the FBI? What's taking so long? Dig in and tell us, is this a family that has been in dealings with Chinese Communist Party officials and therefore would be hesitant to be really tough on the Chinese because of these past deals?
Yeah, and wouldn't that be something if child court was the downfall of the Biden syndicate? Rick Grenell, always a pleasure, sir.
Thanks, Carl.
All right.